This is my first attempt at seeing what all took place at that facility. So when I got there, I got checked in. Everybody was cordial, to including myself. I went into this facility essentially with a simple gentleman's agreement on the side of a dirt road. Of course, they have to be in front of you. They couldn't possibly be behind you. Just humans being humans. So I get checked into this facility. We go on up. It's 11:30 at night or so. By the time I get upstairs, I don't know what my true check-in is, but I'm going to get that data. I'm going to get that data real soon. And we're going to compare notes, especially on medicines. I feel like that they screwed up on at least 3 of them. And I just continually verbalize that this is incorrect. And what little I do know about my medicine, I know I'm allowed to have extra baclofen throughout the day. That's fact number 1. I know that. Number 2 is I feel like there's way too much testosterone injected into me. And we will get that fact real soon. Number 3 is that number 3 is the back cream. They said I could have it once in the morning, once at night, and I said that's incorrect. I know for a fact I can have back cream throughout my day, at least 2 more times a day, twice a day. I can have it up to 4 times. I don't know. I really don't care. I put it on when I feel like I need it to stay on top of things. So it might be a little bit over a broad area multiple times throughout the day, and otherwise it won't be. Welcome to city traffic. That's what happens when they don't have 3 lanes. And the first night I got there, I said I'm going to need something. I haven't had my medicine in at least 1, if not 2 days. I'm going to need something to sleep, or else there's not going to be any sleep tonight. I believe that they gave me something that first night. If not, I'm fantasizing that they did. I think they gave me, I don't know, 1 of my meds. And I said, well, we're at 25%. It's better than nothing. You know, they said, we're going to try to give you something because you're legitimately saying it's not going to happen. And I was as cordial as I could be the entire time that I was there. Not being fake, just making sure I was being polite and on my best behavior for their benefit, more so than what they feel would be for my benefit. Felt like there's a lot of jumping through hoops there for people, and that with some of the nurses, there's just straight up issues, negativity, argumentative. To begin the conversation, argumentatively means that they just came on shift and they already can't handle it. And it tells me that they're at the wrong facility and they need to go back into the general hospital and serve the general public, because some people were just very overbearing with their power. And I just said, I made it 49 years of my life on the street. I go, the fact that we're in here together and it's your job and I'm just here because of circumstances in my life, you're going around treating everybody like they're a peasant. And that needs to stop, because that could be a real bad trigger for people. I spoke to more than one person there politely, because I know where I'm at important my words are to them. But I know for a fact that having second shift clock in, feeling like we did nothing all day already since 7 in the morning, having us in classes up until 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, sometimes, often with homework, and then we're in our rooms at 10:30, and the last time I can get my meds is 10:30. Well, guess what I got to do after I take my meds? I got to lay down. Then I wake up, whether it's tossing and turning all night or not, and guess what? It's time to wake up, have breakfast, start those classes right back up again. Some of us need a pause and a break in our life, and maybe that's why we're there, is we need a pause and a chance to reflect. Not a lot of opportunity there for me to reflect. If you're trying to just keep a busy mind busy, then you did it, but you also added that additional stressor of making me feel like if I didn't complete all this homework, I was so stressed out about if I don't please the masters, then what? And that's exactly what it turned into. Most of the counseling and most of the learning that I received was from my compadres that were in there with me. I got more reality of life and more help with other people listening to me and my issues, to the point where I was able to in turn be helpful towards others. And that's something I guess I'm either good at or by far better at than caring about myself. And all the paperwork and propaganda that you're sending us, and then you give us 5 minutes and we're back into another meeting, and it's just back to back to back with homework. It's ridiculous. It's just overwhelming for many of us. It's too much. I didn't sign up for this. I haven't been in school for a long time. You want to send some info my way? Send it my way, but don't shove it down my throat for 14 plus hours a day. It's just too much. To the point where a day or two prior to my release, I needed to be in my room by myself. I basically was shutting down. And then the very next day, which I think that was a Friday or a Saturday, and then the commissioner that comes around, as young as 20 some odd years old, a commissioner of Lincoln County determines if I'm safe to the public or not, or if I should be released, along with a conversation with my wife, which I agree, whoever is in that family dynamics needs to know, hey, do you feel like this guy is ready to go home or not? And it's tough for my wife to answer that. I don't know. How do I know? What's the quality of care that he's getting? Is he getting something out of it? When I speak with my husband, he's not getting anything out of it other than frustration and bullshit. And jumping through hoops for staff. Get medications wrong. Door checks every 10 minutes. Spend a couple dollars. You should have thought of this when you built the building. Spend a couple dollars and allow people to opt in for the camera in their room to be turned on. It would be towards the window ledge, so it would face directly towards the bed. And there's a little green light that says camera in use. When you walk into that room, you know for a fact it's in use. You acknowledge this. You signed it, saying no more dead door checks. You can record me all night. I'll disappear. You can hear some water going. That's me going to the bathroom. And then you hear me flushing, and you'll see me back on that camera within a couple minutes. All night. If you don't, then check in, because the camera wouldn't be facing the bathroom. That's 10 minutes right here. That's a general synopsis, just to allow me to remember. That first night being put into a double room with the gentleman that is way larger than me, That guy never woke up. I saw him eat lunch once, and then he got discharged. 0 classes. Was there multiple days. And then they tell me, well, if you don't get into these classes, you're not getting out. That's when I knew I had to start obeying my masters. It's really a processing center. That if couple of those nurses on nights don't like you, then they'll sit and stew over you at the nurses station, talk shit about you, and wonder if you're talking about them. Well, yes, we are talking about you. You're mean, you're rude, you're a bully, you've overstayed your welcome at a facility like that. You need to get back into general care. But you opted to get out of general care and want to be in this sort of environment so you can act the way that you want to act. I mean, you're a bully. Thanks for that.